Mironchikov, born in Russia from Moscow originally, now resident here in Belgrade. Represented Russia until 2019. Since then with Serbia he's had a couple of wins at the GB and the Golden Gloves in Helsinki and here in Serbia. Nurbek, ORALBAY of Kazakhstan got a bye, then beat Filio of Brazil, and then Kovac of Hungary, 2018 World Youth Champion. So there's some credentials. 21 years old. Mironchikov is 23 now. Three fighters in the quarterfinals today, Serbia. I don't know how the other two got on because they're not in this ring, in Ring B, and might focus completely on Ring B. ORALBAY in the blue, over in the blue corner on the far side. In the red is Vladimir Mironchikov. He's got a twin brother, Nurbek ORALBAY, AIBA, who's also a member of the Kazakhstan national team. Stephen Masiambumbi of Zimbabwe taking charge of this one. So this, our first quarter-final in Ring B in the light heavyweight division. Mironchikov boxing out of the orthodox stance, so is ORALBAY. Both of them quickly to the centre of the ring. Little right hand, kind of over the top there from Mironchikov, landed early on. He's looking sharp with a jab here, Mironchikov. ORALBAY holding that left hand, that lead hand low. He's got a good punch output though, ORALBAY. Did in his previous fight anyway against Kovac. Gassed a bit actually in the one before that against Filio, but looks strong against Kovac. He doesn't throw those hands super quick, but he keeps them moving. And will look to throw that right hand in a kind of shallow arc, almost over the top, tilt to the left a bit, and then throw a kind of left uppercut screw shot. That's a combination he looked for quite a bit in his last fight. Mironchikov just trying to jab his way in there. He does give you quite a lot of body to aim for, Mironchikov. Those elbows flared away from the rib cage, trying to get in on top of ORALBAY there. There's that kind of 1-2 that I talked about. Nice counter there from Mironchikov. ORALBAY was looking to open up there, but he just got tagged as he came in. Nice right hand there from Mironchikov. He's having a good opening round here. Just over a minute remaining. ORALBAY's not really found his range. He's just short with that right hand there again. Right hand counter from Mironchikov, and then gets to work on the inside. This is encouraging stuff from the Serbian so far. And just slightly too close there, ORALBAY, as he looked to let his hands go. Right hand over the top there from ORALBAY. That did land. Stepped in a little bit further with that, got slightly closer with his feet. Good right hand there from ORALBAY. Mironchikov just lost his balance slightly as he came forward, was reaching for the right himself, came over the top of that front foot, and ORALBAY just caught him. So ORALBAY having a decent finish to the round here, just beginning to find his distance, I think. But Mironchikov, I think, has got enough in the bank in the opening 2.5 minutes there to take that opening round. Well, I'm surprised about that. I'm surprised by that. I really am. I thought Mironchikov in the first 2 minutes or so there Landed some nice sharp punches, some good sharp counters. My Serbian colleagues next to me, dismayed. I have no horse in this race, and I thought MIRONCHIKOV did enough in that opening round, but all 5 judges have gone the other way. So into the second round, and MIRONCHIKOV needs this one now. Thought he boxed pretty well in that first round. I don't think he needs to change anything particularly, but the danger is when you don't win the first round, particularly if you think you've done pretty well, then the temptation is to change up, and it doesn't always work. I think he needs to keep the faith here, the fighter in red, and just keep working along the same lines that he did in that opening 3 minutes. If he goes gung-ho, panics, and really chases this, then I think that will work to ORALBAY's advantage. He's looking for that long 1-2 there, ORALBAY again. He didn't quite manage to lock on in the first round. MIRONCHIKOV just edging forward there with the front foot, and they both move in and throw at the same time, and neither one of them's really got enough room. Heads almost coming together on the inside there. Left hand from ORALBAY. And they're both just moving forward at the same time, looking to throw the 1-2. That's why this has been quite messy the last 30 seconds or so. Neither one of them's got room for it, and they just end up clashing. The heads almost banging together. A head clash is pretty likely here, actually. Both of them short that time, so not much has happened in this round. That's a nice combination there, though, from MIRONCHIKOV. Got through with a couple there, definitely. The right hand, I think, came back from ORALBAY. I couldn't quite see, the referee was in the way. All of a sudden, they did find their distance, and they both just let their hands go. Left hand there from MIRONCHIKOV. That's a good shot. Short with a 1-2 again there. ORALBAY. As in the first round, he's kind of more on the front foot. Maybe that's what got it for him in that opening 3 minutes. Shouldn't really make any difference. Lead left hand there from MIRONCHIKOV. Kind of splayed a little bit as it landed, but I think it still counts. ORALBAY just trying to take the feet, and MIRONCHIKOV took his feet out well there. Exchanging on the inside. Final 15 seconds of round 2. As I say, it's been quite messy, and clean blows are the kind of premium in this round. But there's one again from MIRONCHIKOV, and he has stuck and just done exactly what he did in the first round. In this second round, he stuck to the method there. It didn't work for him in the first round. He didn't get it with the judges. He does get it with the judges in round 2, and I don't see any difference at all between rounds 1 and rounds 2 there. For me, MIRONCHIKOV should be 2 rounds up here. But it's 19 apiece with all 5 judges, and that is how we like it going into the final round. That is how we like it. He stuck to his plan, to his style. He's got nice quick hands. We saw that against Christian Nikolov in his previous fight, and he backs himself to land first. I thought he did that in both rounds, but he's got it in the second. He's got it in the second. And it's 19-19. Who is going to go out and get this? Vladimir MIRONCHIKOV of Serbia is in the red. Nurbek ORALBAY of Kazakhstan is in the blue. Here we go, 3 minutes for a place in the semi-final. Serbia, I was told by our colleagues yesterday, haven't had a World Championship medalist for 25 years. I've got one sitting next to me. Well, both just tapping each other on the back of the head there up close. And the referee just talking to both of them about it, which is fair because they were both doing it. Looking for that right hand there, ORALBAY. Long right hand, and he was just short with it there, the Kazakh. Again, the head's almost clumping together on the inside. A minute into round 3, and nobody has really taken a lead here. One apiece, remember, through the first 2 rounds. Just feeling out with the jab. The right hand just slides over the shoulder of MIRONCHIKOV, and again they come together in the middle. He hasn't quite managed to just adjust those feet, MIRONCHIKOV, and find ORALBAY on the counter. That jab gets through. The 1-2 I think might have landed. The crowd around me just cheer for absolutely everything. I think the right hand there, the long right hand from MIRONCHIKOV, I think that did get through clean. Short little jab there from ORALBAY. Left hand on the inside, maybe, from MIRONCHIKOV. Heading into the final minute. This is still up for grabs. I would maybe just shade MIRONCHIKOV at the moment, but that can all be turned around with one real solid blow, I think. Right hand lands there from ORALBAY. That one got through. Right hand on the break there as they just came apart from MIRONCHIKOV. It's been messy in the first, well, in the second and third rounds really, because they've clashed on the inside a lot. Final few seconds of the fight. This replacing the semi-finals, a guaranteed bronze, a guaranteed 25,000 US dollars. Neither one of them exactly looks sure there, do they, as the bell goes at the end of the round, and it was poised at 19 apiece through 2 rounds, so it all goes down to this final round. We may well have split scoring at the end there. There weren't many clean punches landed in that third and final round. If I absolutely had to, I would go red corner, I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, about 4:55 past that, with your judges ruling in favor of your winner by points, declared by unanimous decision.
He's got it. Vladimir MIRONCHIKOV has got it. He's got that final round 10-9 with all the judges there. I thought that was probably the tightest of the whole fight. I'd have given him the first 2. I'm not sure if I would have given him that final one by any clear margin. I did sway his way, but it certainly wasn't clear. And he's gone through 29-28 with all 5 of the judges there. I think that's a fair result. The first round went against him, and I thought that was his round. So it's a close fight. It's a tight fight. We've had a lot of tight fights today. But Serbia get a fighter through to the semi-finals for the first time in a long time. What was impressive there from MIRONCHIKOV was that having lost that first round, he didn't panic. He stuck to his method and he won the second round.